All right, today we're going to show you how to do a mail merge. What a mail merge is for getting information that's in an Excel document and putting it into a useful format in Microsoft Word. So I've got my data here in an Excel value or an Excel sheet. I've got it saved, and now I need to launch Microsoft Word. And from the Word template gallery, you can choose Print Layout View, and then there's this label wizard there that you can use. I'll show you a different way to do it here in a minute as well. And that is over. Okay, go. Maybe. From template. Label wizard, choose. There we go. And it's still not showing up. So, once I do that, I get this Mail Merge Manager little helper here. So I'm going to create a new document. I need to select the recipients list. Why isn't it letting me? Turns out I have to have a document open first. So now I can either create new form letters, labels, envelopes, or a catalog. I'm going to choose labels here. And now it's going to give me the label options. Word knows about all the different kinds of Avery labels. It's hard to say. And I'm just going to pick a random one, 4 inches wide, 1.33 inches high. If you have a specific label that you want to print to, make sure you match that up so that you've got the right template with the right form. Okay, and now it says, all right, here's your records. I need to get the list, and when I choose this, I need to point it at the Excel file that the information is going to come from. So I'm going to say new data or open data source. And I put that file on my desktop, right? So I could find it. Mail merge. Where'd it go? There it is. Mail merge data. Okay. If I've created the data, it's fine. I'm a trusted source. It's going to say what sheet. If your documents, if the information is in a specific sheet, you need to pick that. But I'm just going to say sheet 1, entire worksheet. Okay. So insert merge field, title, first name, and what this is doing, it's just taking the headers and turning them into these little labels here. So I've got Mr. I might want a space there. First or title, first name, last name, new row. I want their street, comma, space, city, space, state, and then, or is it comma? It's comma, isn't it? 2 spaces after. Space, zip. Right, so I'm putting the information in there in the order that I want it to be in. Let's do Utah and that down below. As soon as I say OK, it'll come in here and say, OK, here's your labels. This next record it'll put in there automatically to trigger the next row in the worksheet. Okay? So if this looks about right, I can also from here, if I want to drag in something else, or if I want to, let's see, I could put other of my own text in there. Let's see. Like, I could have put, information from your school name or whatever there, so it'd be the same on all those different labels. I can add more things to it if I want, but now if I say preview results and click this little ABC button, here's what it does. Mr. Clint Stevens, 4648 Escalante Trail, Utah, 84721. So it flows that information into those label spots. And then now when I say complete the merge, if I want to do all or just I can either flow it to the printer or I can put it into a new document. So I've got that saved to use over and over again. Or if I just want to print these now and get over with, I can do that as well. Okay? Kind of makes sense? Just follow that merge through the order. Okay? So I'm going to merge it to a new document. And now I've got a new document here that's called Labels1. And if I save that, that is now, that doesn't have all those codes in it. It's just a regular plain Word document. So I'm mailing labels on the desktop. Okay. So that's making labels. Let me show you how to do it with like just a regular document, like a letter style kind of thing. Close this down, don't save. In Word, I'm going to again make a new document, new blank document. And now here I'm going to say Clint Stevens, President, Training Club, whatever. And then I come down here and I say, okay, now I want to do a new mail merge. So I go to Tools, Mail Merge Manager. Okay, I've got a new document here. I'm going to do a form letter. Get the list. Again, I'm going to point it at that data source that I've used before. If you say new data source, it'll actually open up an Excel file and you can put your data in that way as well. Okay, say okay to all that stuff. And now it sees those titles. Since I'm not creating a label, it's just giving me a place to drop those values in. So I can say 2, title, drag it in, space, first name, last name, new row, street, comma, city, new row, state, zip. Dear, title, last name. Your student, and then if I had the student name in there, which I probably should have, student name has been bad this week, or whatever you want to say. So, so I'm good there. You could write your form letter, and then again, come down here to say I want to see what it looks like. And so, Clint Stevens, President, to Mr. Clint Stevens, and that's kind of small to see. There's my form letter. And then if I use these little navigation arrows, that's the next form to Miss Celine Corbridge, Kelly Stevens, Michael Stevens, Sally Silly, whatever. And so it'll just go down that list, and however many entries you have, it'll create a new, if I do this, I have to have a new record. Next record. If I don't have a next record at the end of my document, I need to get out of preview mode. Yeah, it won't build a new page. Right? It'll just go on to, it might just repeat it down the list. But anyway, and so when done with that, I can merge it again to a new document, each page. And I can also say new page, next record, and ask, merge, if then else, next record. Anyway, I think that's good. And you can merge it into a document, and then it gives me as many different pages as I need to fill in that form. Or if I want to just print it, just say send it to the printer, and it'll print all those pages. So, questions on that? Does that help? Yeah, you can, again, really powerful tool. You can bend it and make it do